Good morning, friends. We're back. It's a little hot in here. I'm in my car right now at the shop already. I got the truck started. They're warming up. As you can see, they're frosted over. That one's almost defrosted already, but that one's still pretty frosted over. It's chilly this morning. But we got the trucks warming up, and got a good little job today. It's 2 pruning, which I probably won't record the pruning, and then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 removals. They're all kind of close to the house, but kind of on a slope too, because of the way this house is built, and a lot of them are close to the deck as well. There's some other trees that are not on the work order, but I'm just gonna prune anyways because it's just gonna look nicer, because they're kind of close up next to the deck, and she didn't say anything about them, but they're starting to intrude on the steps as you go up, so I'll just cut them off. But yeah, we're here at the shop, got the trucks warming up, and that's pretty much all I'm waiting on, and then we can go. Gotta get fuel for the equipment, but other than that, yeah, we're ready to rock and roll. See you on site. Hey friends, we're on site. So these are the trees in the back we got to do. We got this one right here, a little over the house. We got that little one that's right next to that smaller tree that already fell. That little one right there. That one's not bad. It's leaning a little towards the deck. Then we got this little one right here. Not terrible neither. Then this little one. And then this one. So what I'm gonna do is, for these, I could, for that one, I can just manipulate everything and throw it into the ground, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna run up this one, and I'll set a rope, and then I can actually swing all these right to here, and it's already out over the gate, except for a couple pieces that I'll have to fall into there, and then we'll have to just pick them up, throw them over for the dingo. And then we got this bigger one, and then the small one next to it, and then there's one magnolia up front to remove, and then one tree over there, one tree by the pump house to prune, but I probably won't record that. I don't know if you could tell, but this is a little bit of a slope. It slopes down, and it slopes kind of all the way up there. It's hard to tell on the camera, but I'm gonna get geared up, start going up and setting my ropes, and then we'll go from there. So I just got a natural crotch there. I topped this one. I got this tied there. They're gonna get a short piece of rope. They tie it to a tree back there and cut it at the base so it doesn't swing into the fence after they pull it tight. Just makes it a little faster. And then I'll take a couple logs on this, and then we'll do the same thing with that little one right there. And then I'll have to come down and get that one. I mean, I could swing over to it, but it's the same thing almost. Because I still gotta chunk this out. I mean, I could probably drop a stem after we do that, maybe. I don't know. We'll see what I decide. Never know. Coming down. He had to cut 2 logs off. I forgot to start recording. Sorry, friends. Sometimes you just get in the moment and you forget. And then I'll take a couple chunks, and then I'll tie that one on, and they'll do the same thing. But that one will be a lot easier because it's already on the other side of the fence. making my way up this oak. Cut that off. Yes, I know that's a far snap cut, but it's a dead branch, so I know it's gonna break. See? Headache? Almost there. Not in a rush right this second. We're down a guy. Guy called out. So instead of one person at the chipper, one person stacking and pulling it out and the other one running the ropes, I got one person doing ropes, one person stacking, and one person running the chipper. So, which I've done it like that for a while, where it's just me and two other people. But I'm trying to make it easier now whenever you want. And that means hiring another guy when we get more production done. Then I'll do that. The only downfall is it's hard to find any good help. Like any good help. But I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. Now the thing with this, a lot of people say, oh, that wouldn't hold your weight, which it would, especially since it's in the crotch. But I mean, if you're that worried about it, look, I'll go around the trunk. And now I'm around that trunk. This is just gonna help me get some weight off my spurs. Not much. Plus I'm on the back side of the tree right now. Let me see here. So it leans towards the house, but we can counter that for the rope's right there, so it is going to drop a hair. You got to take that in consideration. So it is going to get a little bit of a shock load. But what I could do is take the rope, let me throw it over this, give myself some slack to do. So I got something to throw it, and I'll just take a carabiner real quick because I don't have a throw ball on my saddle. I used to always carry one, but I don't anymore. You don't have to pull it tight. It's not tied yet, Ricky. Alright, yeah, you want to help him chip? Yeah. And then when you come back, I'll have it all set. But I used to always carry a throw ball. I haven't in a while. But I could take this. I mean, it's got some weight to it. Oh, first actually, you know what? Make my life easier to throw. I'll just cut this out of my way. Cut that out of my way. Let's see how my throwing skills are today. Not where I want it. I mean, that would have worked, but it's still not where I want it. Oh, not where I want it. Come on. Come on. You know what? Maybe I gotta throw it like this. Alright, here we go. There it is. Oh, that was a crappy throw. Oh. Ah, crikey. So what I accidentally did was I let go of that one side, and I need that side. So I could actually do this. And then pull it back down to myself. Now, I do rig with carabiners, but I'm not gonna rig this one with a carabiner. I'll just do a run and bowling. And yes, it is under that one branch, but it's not gonna hurt it because it's not under it a lot. Like, what I mean by a lot is it's not like I'm trying to tie it here and it's way down here. It's like I'm trying to tie it here, the branch is here. So it's not gonna compromise it. So you can actually get away with it. I could get it off because it does look a little dead, but this will be okay. But I do want to make the running part a hair smaller. I'm all confused here. What am I doing? Here we go. Got confused for a second there. And then when he pulls that tight, it'll be okay. I'm gonna have him pull it tight, and it's gonna pull it towards the rigging point. So that's gonna help us for what I need, because it's tied up there. I'm gonna make it butt heavy so it doesn't go towards the house, like, so it won't flip towards the house. So I'm gonna make it butt heavy, and him pulling it, I can put the face cut right here and it's gonna go that way. But it is gonna drop a hair, so I'm actually probably gonna send the face cut a hair more this way, cut more on this side, leave hinge on this side, so it, you know, so it'll be okay. But I'm gonna let them continue that, and then I'll turn you back on when we get there. Pull down on that rope a little. Alright, here it comes. Alright, hold on. Hold it, don't let it down. You're good, go ahead.
Wet.
Huh?
I didn't want it to wet.
It's good.
That's the reason why I didn't come down.
Yeah, you're fine. It was even with the rig. The rigging point was a hair below it, so I knew it would drop.
Yeah.
So I wanted to push it into the tree so that way I can push the butt away from the house. I thought with how tight I had you put it there, it would have went on its own. If you would have left it where you had it originally, it would have.
Yeah.
I got it. You're good.
Good?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
Going downhill. It's gonna go downhill right here. I'm shooting to put it in between that log and that log. It's not very tall neither, but I got it kind of low to the ground and I opened it up right here. There's a big gap, so that way it doesn't close right away. It does more of this. More, kind of hard to do it with gloves on, so it goes more like that and at least the back open. So I'm gonna do the back cut, but I'm gonna go real slow. It's leaning that way a little bit too. See how on I am. Gonna go. Let's see what it does. Right between those two logs, just like I wanted. That was a good shot. It held on. Beautiful. Hey friends, I gotta interject for a second here. That one where it went literally and laid right into the tree I was rigging into, there was a reason for it. It's not something you always want to do, but where I had the rigging rope, it was a hair lower than the piece I was rigging, and the piece I was rigging leaned a little out towards the house, and he put pressure on it, and if he would have kept all the pressure he had on it, it would have went right away. But I started thinking more about it, and I knew it was going to drop, and with it dropping, I was concerned if I would have sent it out that way and it dropped, would it have brought those branches out that way and dropped them onto the roof really hard. So I had them take some slack off, some tension off of it, so they can slowly pull it into the tree then, because I had the other guy pull down on the rope after I did the back cut, and then I cut it off, and then instead of pushing it towards the house, I pushed it the other way so it was already away from the house. So there was a reason for that. Do I recommend it? No, absolutely not. But do stuff to your skill set. But other than that, thanks for watching, friends. We're done with all the removals there. Now we just got some pruning. I'm not going to film the pruning, but I'll see you guys on the next one.